Hello. We are going to discuss our book club questions. And first thing is we are going to go over the book that I chose. The book that I chose was called Gender Outlaw. The title is called Gender Outlaw on Men, Women, and the Rest of Us by Kate Bornstein. It was the title of the book that caught my attention. The title was like nothing I had ever heard before. And in the title itself, it's it referenced outlaw, and I figured it was going to be one of those kinds of books, the kind of book that broke all the rules. One of the ideas expressed in the book that I really connected with was around the beginning of the book. Kate makes a reference about the culture of her age and how it didn't encourage talking about feelings. She also talked about how cross-gendered lives were a secret, and those secrets were kept in the closet. The point being was because they were different, and we didn't talk about things that were different, or if they didn't fit in this predetermined box. I came from a generation where we didn't talk about our feelings either. I was considered a tomboy, and growing up, I liked to climb trees. I didn't like to wear dresses. I loved to ride bikes, and I played in the dirt. I was often told I wasn't acting like a lady. I remember thinking to myself as a child, what does that even mean? The idea of wearing dresses and not getting dirty seemed completely, of wearing dresses and getting dirty seemed, so not wearing dresses and getting dirty seemed completely normal to me. I thought I was acting normal. Every time, so when I was told that I should act like a lady, I felt like I was doing something wrong. I could relate because I felt like I needed to fit into a box, and we just didn't talk about being different. The idea expressed in the book that I struggled with was when I learned there were a lot of different types of gender. There are not just boys and girls. I learned that there are different reasons why people want to change their gender. One idea I struggled with was when a man becomes a woman but still loves a woman and vice versa. Uh, my way of thinking shifted after reading this book. Was when I thought gender was just men and women, lesbian, gay, uh, and or transgender. I thought transgender was just a man or a woman wanting to be the opposite sex because they were attracted to the same sex. I was more open about the idea of the different variations of gender with this logic. The book broadened my horizons in a way of thinking that there is more to gender than just man or woman. My behavior changed after reading this book uh, in a way, well, in a big way. I liked to think of myself as a person with an open mind, but after reading, there was a specific instance where Kate Bornstein talked about how people stare when you don't look like a woman and or look like a man. But they never ask, "What are you?" They never ask a question. But all they do is they just stare. At that moment, I realized that I was one of those people who just stare and never ask. I realized that I wouldn't ask because I was uncomfortable and I wouldn't want to offend anyone. Truth be told, I wouldn't ask because I was uncomfortable, and the asking, "What are you?" is new territory. I want to be the person who asks and talks about it and doesn't stare. Thank you.